Capricorn, good morning. So I've laid your cards. There's one major and it's at the end and it's about rebirth, this reading. So if you feel like you're at that kind of time, I'll explain. So internally, you are the Seven of Cups and the Five of Cups. It's very emotional, it's very watery, it's unclear. And what you are focusing on, even if you're unclear about everything, is what hasn't worked. So we need to get you to turn around and face these two cups that are standing and focus on some solutions rather than wondering whether to go after this or that and letting your imagination run the show. How that makes you act on the outside is as the King of Cups. You're going to feel quite wobbly and emotional. You kind of feel you have to be in command of something, and yet you don't know how quite, because it feels difficult and unclear, and your predominant emotion is that of disappointment. So come at the basis of the reading is this need to learn your lessons and row yourself and all parts of yourself and potentially your family or your kin into a kind of calmer water. You've been through quite an experience, and you need to learn and strategize from that and not get caught by the same sort of dynamics. Let go, or sorry, what has happened in the recent past. If you've been not letting go, you've been trying to hold on for dear life, maybe because you're in the choppy water of that boat and it's felt like you have to just make everything safe. It could be about saving, could be about financially things are quite difficult, or you're just trying to hold what you do know into some sort of order in order to move on. Where it's potentially going is the Three of Wands, which is lovely. It's you alighting on what it is you do want, collapsing down that confusing energy of the Seven of Cups and starting to focus on where you're taking that ship. And it's interesting because we've got the Six of Wands in the basis and then the six here of the lovely Six of Cups coming up in the near future. So much happier, more nostalgic, open, emotional, soulmatey, pure kind of energy coming up. So never fear, there's a real refreshing sense of going back to come forward, bringing something innocent to light again. Your attitude is one of pure love. So with all those loves in all those cups in your interior and exterior, it doesn't surprise me. But your attitude is one of wanting to find a new way to love. And that's gorgeous, and you will get it. You're going to get given some help. Your home environment is learning how to do this new way of loving. With the Page of Pentacles, and he's a diligent page. He's a diligent student. He's about messages, but he's very kind of careful and considered and learns in a very sort of structured way, quite Capricornian in a way. And so you're learning to bring this love delicately and carefully to the feet of those that you love, or yourself if you're not living with anyone. And then your hopes and fears are, well, you don't want to be stuck in that Seven of Cups space or this Two of Swords space of not having made a decision. So you need to make a decision, and you need to do it with your intuition, and it needs to happen soon because those swords are getting heavy. Where it's going, death equaling rebirth. So this is good. This is feeling like the new king is coming. There's a new dawn. There's been a bit of a struggle. It's been a little bit overwhelming, but there is something wonderful coming to you. So how lovely. Let's see. Let's cap this for you. What have we got here? Amazing. Knight of Wands. A lot of energy coming too. Knight of Wands wants what he wants, and he's very, or she in this case, is jumping through hoops. I think you need to let go and let some of your fire out in order to achieve this rebirth, because there's been a lot of watery emotion, but then temperance. You're in a bit of a pause at the moment, and it's alchemical, so don't fight it. There is something beautiful happening that's going to rebirth this situation. So if it feels a little bit too steady and your Knight of Wands is wanting to get out there, don't worry about it too much, because there's such good work going on, and we know that the rebirth is coming. And then the world, that's gorgeous, Capricorn. That says you are going to be firmly in the center of your world, firmly where you want to be, where it feels right, everything in its order, things concluded into a nice, neat place. So, don't worry, it has been a bit, the Three of Challenges, the Three of Swords, you're saying, yeah, but it has been hard. There's been absence, delay, and separation. Maybe it's around some children, because this card has kids on it, and the Six of Cups is here. Are you upset about a child, a grandchild, a godchild, a dog, a cat, something that you look after? Has there been a sort of sense of grief or absence from one of those? But don't worry, the rebirth is coming, and you are giving love, and that's what's important. You're learning your lessons. You are here. I love this card. Standing stone with all those, I don't know whether it will show in this light with my screen being what it is. It's got things like the oldest one over a tree, grandmother's house, fairy hill, blessed bees. It's saying you're held in your community, and there is sense to this. There's your map. If it feels a little bit difficult to see your way at the moment, let's put you one more Heart of Path card. Mystical self-discovery, taking care of yourself. That's going to be very important at times like this. So let's get you situated in that sort of place that you really are, like that standing stone showed, and taking care of yourself there. The koalas are accessing flight, have access to insights and flashes of artistic genius. Let them lead you to a much needed sanctuary, a place where you can get in touch with your inner muse. Find a private refuge, a cocoon where you can be alone with your thoughts, somewhere in your apartment or house, and then allow yourself to be hypnotized and transformed by beauty. I feel like that here sometimes, well, most times. The beauty of nature, the beauty of your life, the beauty of stillness. If you listen, it will show you, slow your pace, stress melts away, and you're able to function more effectively. Let go, and the caterpillar says you have to let go of the old and be reborn to your new self. So focus on your diet, don't follow any health fads. Your body will tell you everything you need. Eat things that are natural. If you take care of your needs today, you will prevent any disease in the future. The tiny spider nestled in the warmth of the daffodil will bring you clarity and possibly new loving relationships if you are open to them. You're about to venture into an exciting journey of redefining every aspect of yourself. With the number 3 in the Ladybug, rewards and success are imminent. Your starry sky with its bright moon is retreating back into the cosmos, revealing a beautiful new day. And your affirmation, I am able to see the beauty and stillness where I am most content with my soul's heartbeat. I think that's what you need to do at this time of rebirth. Remember how beautiful everything is. Realize that the new love is coming. Connect to yourself deeply in this healing moment. And then we've got the owl. You're a very wise soul, no doubt, and that's the wisdom that you need to connect to. There is a beautiful rebirth coming. Sorry if it's been... Sorry, I was just finishing that when my neighbour called out. Like the Maori, like the 3 Bs, believe that it takes a village, a collective to be successful. Remember, we are all in this together. The 4 dragonflies bring inner wisdom and beautiful change, creating a heart-based society. And your affirmation is, my creativity is deep and endless. I am brilliant. You really are brilliant, Sag. Look at those. And just protect that energy. Things are going to move into much better times, and get with your community and remember that's where your strength is. See you again.